All right, going to color some drawings. One I did at work, and then a couple others I did the other night when I was doing my Nailsin Ratings Live. Um, and I guess I'll go ahead and get right into that. And I'll work on some of these other images that are ready-mades and can be used over and over again. Yeah, they can. Unfortunately, I forgot to save Supergirl for, this particular show. I wasn't sure I was going to do one. I went ahead and colored the whole thing. So there's Supergirl and Crypto taking a dump, which apparently will happen in the Supergirl movie. There she is with her bottle of booze, kind of stumbling around. She will be drunk in the movie. Yes. I think I'll use this for the video that I made talking about that. So that'll be out sometime today. Right now, or well, maybe not right now, I don't know. The podcast, Mr. Nailsin Show, will be coming out courtesy of Radio Misfits and or wherever you get your podcast. Yes, that's right, wherever you want to get it. And with a brand new episode of Sun King. So, and then some Nailsin news and stuff like that. So check that out. Also, there's a new New York City crime report. I believe it should be. It was supposed to be. Which will feature one of my New York Post stories cartoons. Let me see. Was it? Oh, it's not up. Okay. I was wrong about that. I thought it would be. Okay, never mind. We'll keep a lookout at Compound Censored, and hopefully, that'll be sometime later. Whoops. So anyway, all right. So here, there's Supergirl. I think that's about all I'll do with it. Added some blue to her eyes, in the basic colors, and a really lazily done super symbol, but it's within keeping in the minimalist approach they've taken with. Wait a minute, how did I miss that? Maybe I mistook the hair for the. I'm pretty sure I did draw the little lines here for the cape, and this one probably another one. So hey, it wasn't exactly finished just yet, so we'll just go ahead and add that. Put some of this here, and there we go. We'll finish up the little elements that attach to her shoulders for her super cape. There you go. See? Now it's finished and ready to go. Here, I'll even hit the save button. And, oh boy, there we go. Drunken Supergirl and poo-pooing Crypto. Ready to go. So, this is the one I did. I was watching my, Mersh versus Chad drawing, which is, on my X and all that. And then I thought maybe later on I could add a Melton as the referee. So maybe I'll do that. But right now, I'm going to go ahead and put some color. I can't remember the exact colors of his onion thing. Too lazy to go look it up. So we'll just do it like that. And call it good enough. Because as you know, that is the motto of my ambition, the show. Damn it, look at that. Didn't have the line in it. Of course, I put it through the paint filter to solidify the black lines. And then I realized when I was drawing it, I already knew my mistake was, I shouldn't have drawn any of the lines in there. because that's why God made Photoshop. You know, I could just go in and make solid lines. Doesn't have to be all squiggly while I'm standing there holding up the drawing pad in the most, you know, inappropriate manner for drawing at all. And it's amazing it turned out at all. You know, but yeah, I mean, if I had put it off, I would have forgotten to do it later. So it was like a now or never type thing. You know? So you got to account for senility and stuff like that. So for some reason, his nose got lost in the. Oh, look at that! That's the wrong. That's not right. In the scan, and of course, once again using the paint filter. So I'm going to do this, and I would suspect all this would probably be, you know, pretty well covered up by the mustache. And there we go. That ought to work good enough. I don't know what color the middle of the glasses would be, but we're just going to say it's black. All right. Now for the beard, we go here for a soft brush. Yes. Yes. And here is a little wispy. We all know it. And that away, I'll let it fade over the face. You can see like that. To, well, at least a representation of perhaps the beard's texture, you know. Let's see what. Oh, crap. Wrong one. There we go. There we go. Not on the lip. There we are. Everything better. I mean, there is kind of a red to it. And then that's pretty much it. Yeah. Maybe the brim of the hat would be gray. I don't know. Well, we don't really need these little things, whatever the hell that is. I don't know. You'd think I would. I'm the one who drew the damn thing, but again, the onset of senility and stuff. There we go. I don't know what color shoes he would be wearing. We'll just say they were white, because I'm too lazy to do anything else. Yeah. Look, I was at work all night, you know? Tired. But, you know, you develop a streaming addiction, and, well, here we are. All right, let's see. We'll do this. Maybe that. Make for an okay. I don't know. Probably should just black all that out too, you know? Yeah, I guess so. I tried to do something else. It didn't work. All right, there we go. So I suppose we put in some extra detail. And there we go. Now there's referee Melton. guess that's probably good enough. Boy, they went by a lot quicker than I anticipated. All right. So see, he would have to referee the battle between Mersh and Chad. Yeah. Oh yeah, this was the one I drew during my Nailsin Ratings Live, where there's some story about Tig Notaro doing a movie with Zack Snyder about hot lesbian action. And during the course of that, I thought, hey, maybe if the Snyderverse is restored and due to the scandals concerning Ezra Miller, Zack Snyder could recast The Flash with Tig Notaro. You know, she doesn't have any scandals. So there you go. Problem solved. And there she is in the Flash suit. You can totally see it. I probably should get full credit for when this happens. And wow, you know, sometimes I amaze even myself with how clever I am in finding solutions for pop culture entities to survive. Good enough. All right. There's the lightning bolts. There's that. A little ring there. Maybe extend that a bit. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's more lightning bolts here. Whoops. No. There, that'll do. Where the hell am I? Oh, there it is. There we go. Okay. And I guess, oh wait, no, there were the boots were, well, anyway, well, all right. There, yellow boots. There. Oops. Here, and there. There, and there. Here, oop. Here. All right. Tig Notaro as the Flash. All right. Okay. Oh, no. There we go. Color the ears. No, not that. This. So I'll probably stick this as the, the artwork sitting in the corner of the screen for when I put that video out, so that one can imagine the possibilities. Yeah. There we go. Now we gotta fix this crap. There. What's this? All right. And no, not that. Anything but that. There we go. All right. See? Wow, this is brilliant. And coming to Netflix soon. No doubt about it. I mean, for a while there, some people were suggesting what the hell? Oh, Elliot Page. Yeah. But I don't know. Especially with Tig's experience with Army of the Dead about replacing Chris D'Elia, rather. She's already done this, and that was one of the remarkable things for a really god-awful movie was how seamless it was that they put her in there. So let's say they wanted to do some, I don't know, flashbacks to the previous Justice League film. Well, you just get rid of Ezra Miller out of all those scenes, and you seamlessly put in Tig Notaro. See, problem solved. And you've got the new and improved Flash for Justice League. Yeah. There you go. There we are. All ready to go. See? Just perfect. Then we had the story about Scarlett Johansson in talks to be in the next Batman movie. That's Batman's girlfriend. But she turns on him, apparently. It's all under wraps, except just about every detail is pretty much out, except, who she's playing. Well, I saw another article because I was thinking, hey, maybe she'll be the Poison Ivy of this because she, turns bad because it won't be Catwoman because they've already done that. Well, apparently she won't be Poison Ivy either. That's too bad. But I already drew the drawing of her as Poison Ivy, so we're just going to go with that. Because I can. Let's see what else. Here we are. Oh yeah, I guess those would be green too. I guess I got. Oh, I didn't need to do that. Well, I did it. So I'll do something like that, maybe. Oh, damn it. There we go. Okay. And I forget, I'm already forgetting the suggestion that the article had that she might do instead. Um, but I mean, she'll probably take the role. But it's unlikely she would have red hair in it because that would be too much of, like, Black Widow and all that. So they'd probably, just leave it blonde. Come here. Oops, oops, oops. Oops, oops, oops. Every little spot you'll understand. Well, just do it like this, like that. But the guess would be that it's not a character that has any kind of, fantastic powers or any of that kind of thing. Because they wanted this Batman to be grounded in reality, just like Nolan did. Which, he's like, well, you've already kind of done that. Well, that was the decision they made. Which locks out quite a few characters that can't have in there. Who the hell knows what's to come now that they're going to be part of Netflix, unless the antitrust war comes in and all that, and Paramount can make a case that Zaslav screwed them over, something like that. Just goes over his head to the board, or not the board, the shareholders themselves, all of them, and does a hostile takeover. I don't know. But it'll probably just go forward. Okay. Let's see here. I wonder if Batman's all connected. It should. Yeah, it looks like he is. Alright, let's see here. Alright. There we go. Whoops. Yeah, I don't want that. Okay. Well, that's pretty good for usually quite a few. Okay. Do duplicate and desaturate. Let's see. Batman. Okay. All this. No, not that. Oops. All right. There we go. Oop. Well. Okay. All right. Now, get his boots in. Get him as dark as possible. His knee pads. Darken the cape. Over here too. And all this. Whoops. Yeah, I can see where I messed up. But it will not be difficult to correct it. Okay. Well, probably one of those. There we go. Okay. Okay. Whoops. That's the wrong one. Damn it. There we go. Take some of this out. Probably a little too much of that. So now I gotta go even further to match it out. And there we go. Batman and Poison Ivy. See? It's just as simple as that. That's Supergirl. There's Flash Tig. Melton. So this thing, so there's Mudshart looking sad, but I still think this is the best one. So, just another rent-free in one's head image. So we'll do it like that. And basically, we just need Mersh's head to float around Chad's head. There we go. And I don't know what to do with the... I don't know, maybe I'll look up the Burger King helmet and put it on there, or the crown, not helmet. That might work. Could just... do that. It doesn't have any symbol on it. I don't know. Already running out of energy. It's getting close to bedtime. Oh, jeez. There we go. See, it kind of... See? Can make an image like that. And it'll be great. Okay. Captain Infinity says hi. Good morning, Mr. Nailsin says back so jazz. Good morning, chat. And there we have it. See? Everybody's happy. Panel and nothing. Okay, well. All right. Let's see here. Suppose I could add background to it. Or just go ahead and put the, see if I can fit Melton in the background of the Merce versus Chad image. So, but first, these important messages.
Most people believe that Captain Hook got his name from having his hand cut off by Peter Pan and replacing it with a hook. Turns out his name was already Captain Hook before this. You see, Hook had Peyronie's disease. It's a condition where one's dick is deformed and takes on a shape not unlike a hook. Yeah, he had to fuck butt to butt, which didn't work out so great. Plus, masturbation was just a clumsy mess.
And now it's time for the world's greatest superheroes band together as friends to justice. They are the best friends.
Hey,
What is it, Wingman?
General Wilcox is on the horn. Says he's got a mission for us.
And soon, several members of the Best Friends, including Best Man, Wingman, Pullman, Maid of Honor, Dynamofo, and Rocket Man, are assembled in the operations room of the Hall of Superdom. Best Friends, we need your help. It appears one of our oil rig platforms in the Gulf of Mexico is currently under attack by a giant sea serpent. Oh, great. Another ocean job. Damn it, it takes forever to get the stench of seawater out of my tights. Well, wait a minute. Pool man, what is your element? This mission's right up your alley. Plus, your suit is made of rubber.
Yeah, that's right, Dynamofo.
Yes, you make a good point there, Dynamofo. Very well, Pullman, this mission is yours. However, upon your return, I'll expect an in-depth analytical report on the entirety of the mission.
Yeah, all right.
And soon, Pullman is streaking across the surface of the Gulf of Mexico on his jet ski.
Damn stupid best man, always putting me down in front of everybody, especially Maid of Honor. Asshole. I mean, Maid of Honor might see me differently if Best Turd wasn't messing me up all the time. Damn it.
But then, upon arrival at the imperiled oil platform, Pullman finds his fellow best friend, Medicine Man, has already engaged the giant sea serpent. By using the mystical powers of his ancient ancestors, Medicine Man has assumed his giant form.
What the hell? What's Medicine Man doing here? How do you even know to come here in the first place? Oh, wait a minute. Damn it. Best Man did it to me again. Hey, Medicine Man.
Oh, Pullman, didn't notice you there.
Yeah, hey, good job with the big snake there. I guess I'll go down below and check on any damage done to the drilling apparatus.
Oh, yeah, sure. Good idea. And so, Pullman dives down into the depths of the water to inspect the oil platform's drilling apparatus.
Dumb village people looking, well, yeah, it ain't Medicine Man's fault. It's Best Man. He always undercutting me.
Undercutting my own job here. How the hell am I supposed to prove my goodness if he's gonna be undercutting me? I just gotta wrap this up. It doesn't look like it did much damage to it. It just wrapped around it. Wait a minute, what's that? It looks like a pile of... It is! It's a pile of giant eggs! Oh my God! She's just a mother protecting her young. I gotta get back to the surface and tell Medicine Man before he does any more harm.
But as Pull Man reaches the surface...
Hey, Medicine Man! It's all a misunderstanding. She's just trying to protect her babies down below.
What's that, Pull Man? I couldn't hear you over the screams and struggles of the serpent's exploding head.
Oh my God!
Oh no. How will Pull Man react to Medicine Man's gruesome solution to the sea serpent attack? Find out in the next exciting episode of
Best Friends. Best Friends is a Nailsin production. All characters are written and performed by me, Douglas Nailsin, with music by Kevin MacLeod and other public domain sources.
All right. We'll deal with this now. As you can see, here's the Mersh versus Chad drawing. So, I'll just take Melton and put him in here. Hey, he looks really small. That's not going to work. We know better than that. But he is in the background, so probably do it like that. And there you go. It's almost seamless. So perhaps that works better. For the overall well, you don't really see this without a background. Well, you make little corrections here and there. Ah, crap. Boop. Boop. All right, good enough. There you go, see? He's like, got to make sure there's no shenanigans. Nobody pulls any cheating or anything. I don't know what the deal would be before the comedy battle. Can't make jokes about my pee-pee. What? Yeah, stuff like that. I don't know. No jokes about criminal record. Oh, so anyway, there you go. That might make for an addition to the match that more than likely is not going to happen. Although Melton made a pretty good offer. I mean, and that's putting it mildly. It was a very generous offer for Chad to show up. Will he take it? Find out. Same Chad time, same Chad channel. Meanwhile, speaking of Chad, here we have this image I was working on. This could make for the basic background when I'm just not thinking of it. I've used it. Tons of others. There's Toe, and there's Haley floating around his head, and then there's another Haley. There's Melton floating around his head. So you can do that because, the Rent Free in Their Head series, it's always like that. There's Ashley Cummings. So anyway, it's a pretty good background to use. Whoops, it's really small in this one. Well, that's okay. Because look, watch what happens. There, see, it's perfect. All right. So, too lazy to go back in and do the Burger King crown, so I just went and got the actual Burger King crown. And we're just going to put that on Merce's head. Yeah, yeah. So here we go. Had I thought of this ahead of time and had it ready to go, it would be much easier. Yeah. But I didn't. So there we go. It's the crown. However, it's just too realistic looking, so I gotta fix that. So we'll do something like that. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. Would the paint filter help? Maybe detail. Yeah. I won't be using that one. What about, what do you call it? Oh, yeah, the cutout. That almost works. Do it like that? Or? Nope. It's not the right red, though. Maybe that. See what that looks like. Boy, it really screws up the background, though. Get out of here. What are you doing? We'll still do this. But gotta go in the background so that it at least shows up there. And then maybe, just maybe, add the stroke to it so that it kind of looks like it was drawn. Now maybe a little more than that. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Maybe, I don't know. Let's see here. Let's increase the saturation. Doesn't really do much. Well, anyway. That'll probably work. So there we go. Oops. And I don't know if the prize is that if Chad wins the comedy battle, does he get the Burger King crown? And I mean, does that, like, would it also come with like a year of free Whoppers? You know? I mean, that would be awesome. I mean, pretty soon everybody's going to be wanting to do comedy battles. But I don't know if you could get a Burger King sponsor for it all, yeah. Well, you got to feed Chad for a year. Nope. So anyway, there's that. Merce lives rent-free in Chad's head, along with a lot of others. You know, I mean, hell, you could, throw in Melton. Seems like he was pissed off at somebody else, too. Oh, well, Pat Dixon, of course. So there you go. That might work. But, yeah, another rent-free image. Yeah. But anyway, I guess that kind of works as an image for the battle of the what do you call it? Streamers or I kept drawing the crown, just putting a crown. It's not the, Burger King has the little, that little symbol on each end. So I didn't get that quite right. But you get the idea. But yeah, they're not going to box. Sad. Yeah, no. Thank you for showing up, but your services are no longer required. Goodbye. All right. Well, I think I actually did a lot of good here, and that should work out. Yeah. Or maybe not. Mike Panzer, writing isn't your best suit, but acting certainly is. What do you mean? Andrino Chrome Joe, Melton's back needs more hunchback. You can't see his back. He's facing forward. A. Thompson, can Adobe Max animate this for you? I don't know. A. Thompson, Burger King legal counsel has entered the chat. Oh, great. Jeez. Look, it's parody. See, it's parody. Besides, you give these things out at Burger King. Granted, it's supposed to be for kids and whatnot, but, anybody could just walk into a Burger King and get one of those crowns. It's my understanding. I haven't really tried. I guess I ought to. Just pull into Burger King and say, hey, you got any of those little crowns? What? Anyway, 8,000. Doug, let's go bowling sometime. Oh, jeez. It's been so long. God. Do I even still have the bowling ball? I don't think I do. I think somebody wanted it. Yeah, you can have it. Something like that. I don't know. Hey, Thompson, these bowling YouTubers make money. All YouTubers make money except me. Hey, Thompson, Whopper combo meal about $17 US here. Jeez. Well, it's going to cost me nearly $20 to get the Burger King crown. I might have to rethink this. Mike Panzer. Doug, how much would I pay for a basic graphic setup? I'm using, this is old. This is very old, Photoshop 7, I believe. God, cheap by today's standards. It still runs on PC though, so you could probably look it up on eBay or whatnot. But the Photoshop for today, it's all online. It's a cloud. You subscribe to it, and I just stick with the old one, so I don't even bother. I don't even know what the subscription is. So, hey, do a search and find out, I guess. That's about it. I think there's some sort of really basic kind of free versions of different graphic programs. I don't know that you can do much with them. If you already know how to draw and whatnot, basically you scan it in and, you'll be all right. But old Photoshop is good. They want monthly now. Yeah, that's the deal. But the truth is, for what I need it to do, there's all kinds of new bells and whistles that I don't have that later versions do. But I don't need them. So one day I imagine it's just not going to work on the PC, and then then I guess I'll have to bend the knee and subscribe. Hey, Thompson, I'm not subbing to Adobe. Screw them. Lightroom is same. Yeah, well, what if there's no other option? You just never know, you know? I guess I'll just have to go to strictly black and white drawings, pen and ink, and that's it. My God, how crude that would look. I don't know, as long as it keeps working, that's what I'm using. Adobe Photoshop 7. So, yeah, I haven't even looked. I mean, I wonder, because it used to be around for a long time. You know, again, like eBay and whatnot, you could find it. And other versions, some a little later and stuff, you might want those. And you put the disc in, and it's on your computer, and there you go. And then that's that. It's yours. You don't need to be subscribing, you know, every year for software. But I don't know. That's what they did. Don't know that that's even really going to work in the long run. I mean, probably they'll be outpaced by free versions or nearly free, you know. Well, if you wanted to do this sort of thing, you're going to need to sign up. No, I'm good. Oh, you know, that kind of thing. Hey, Johnson, I'm not upgrading anything to subscribe. I'm fine with Lightroom 4 and Adobe Duty. Mike Benzer, I've been thinking you can scan a drawing to use as a template, and that will save the designers some time. Well, yeah. I mean, that's pretty much what I do is I, scan them in and bring it in there. It's like this Chad drawing. That's probably the best one I did. And so I just keep using it because some of the others I do, it's all right. But it just, I don't know. Somehow this one I just think is the best one. And it's like the Mersh drawing I got there. That's probably the best Mersh I did. And there's one of Melton I just use over and over again. It's probably the best one. Other Meltons, they just don't really look like him. I guess this one with the referee is okay for what it is, but I may even go back in and use that old face and put it over that. But anyway, I mean, there's the tablets you can draw on and it goes directly into it. You can do that, but I don't know. It's like it's too outside of the point. I'm too old, and drawing on paper is just the way I do it. So I'm always going to be scanning them in and stuff like that. It's too bad because it would be a faster way to do drawing videos and probably would look way better because I just need to get better lighting and stuff so that the actual drawing comes in much better and much more visible than it does. To me, it doesn't look that great. I mean, when I start putting the ink to it, it comes through pretty good. And then, of course, moving it on into Photoshop, well, you finally see it coming into its own. Yeah, the Wacom tablets. Yeah. I mean, sooner or later, I'm going to break down and try one. But the thing is, I'm like, God, I'm probably going to hate it. I mean, I've messed with them a time or two. I just never owned one. But, to keep at it and stuff. And you never know. I mean, maybe I'll do that. And there you go. It's just like the drawing of magic magically appears. Yeah. Gee, it sounds great. Oh, well, that's one more check of Super Tip and nothing. I can't make money doing this at all. So sooner or later, going to just have to give it up altogether. Meanwhile, let's see how YouTube is doing. 2,517 valid public watch hours. So see, almost 3,000. Almost. And then maybe they'll consider monetizing the channel. Probably won't, though. Of course, you could do Rumble Rants if you don't want to do Super Tip. Or even do, oh, I forgot to put the thing on the thing. God, the show's over at this point. God, I'm an idiot. I'm right in here. All you got to do is click this thing, and then it appears. Oh, so there's PayPal. Anyway, damn it. I always find a way to embarrass myself, you know. Well, there we go. I guess, yeah, I'll go ahead and add Melton as the referee in this image of the fight between Marsh and Chad, or the contest, the gladiatorial comedy contest, whatever it's supposed to be, the challenge, which more than likely will not come to pass, as Chad is probably not going to show up at Hackamania 2026. So this is probably the closest he'll get. And they're not going to box. They're going to do comedy sets. And then everybody's got to figure out which one's the best, you know? So, but I thought it illustrated the point metaphorically, as, they're not fond of each other. So anyway, Melton did make a very generous offer for Chad's troubles to appear at Hackamania. Maybe he will, but more than likely he won't. So there you go. Will this happen? I don't know. The last time I did a boxing scenario concerning Hackamania, of course, was Steel Toe. They said, hey, you can come to Hackamania. And then he said, I want to do a boxing match and fight all of you, or some crap like that. Then he hemmed and hawed, and they had to do all these different rules and jump through hoops and stuff. And of course, he was never going to show up. So tease, they couldn't deliver. So maybe this will happen. It's much simpler. They just got to get up there in front of the mic and do their comedy, their jokes, and may the best comic win. See, that's how that works. But again, probably won't happen. And yet, it could have been a catharsis to confront this obsession, to finally make all the phantom Mershes fade away from his mind. Will he step up to the plate? Will he do what must be done to finally prove he's the better comic? Well, I don't know. Until then, Mersh lives rent-free in Chad's head. Yeah. As for Melton, well, hey, he's going to have a good show and all that. So it's a win-win for him, you know. And, he did the best he can, trying to mediate this. A man of peace, of negotiation, of philosophy, of concern. But if Chad doesn't want to do it, he doesn't want to do it. So there's nothing you can do. So there you go. Some artwork, or rather me coloring artwork I did earlier. A Batman drawing with, Scarlett Johansson as Poison Ivy. It's a nice thought, but it probably won't happen. Supergirl and her dog taking a dump. Got to see that. Tig Notaro as the Flash. Who would have ever thought of anything even remotely like that? But it's funny how things work out. It happened here. That's right. Here. On the, the Doug Nailsin Show. All right, I'm dead tired. I was at work all night, and but I thought, hey, I could do one of these, and I did it. See, it's cool. Thanks for watching, and hopefully tomorrow I will do a Mr. Nailsin Sunday Comics. I didn't tape anything, so it'll have to be live. I don't know if the voice will be good enough for it, but it will be good, wholesome Christmas stories. Won't that be nice? I think so. Probably won't be, but we can always hope. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll do it again soon. Have a good rest of your day.